love taking on personal injury cases because it gives us the opportunity to go in and take on the burden of gathering all the records, organizing the evidence for the insurance company, presenting it to the insurance company in a clear way to demonstrate liability and to maximize the damage and the harm that was done in order to get the biggest payout for the client that we can, while they can focus on attending to things like healing and taking care of their family.
The first reason is because the insurance companies aren't working for you. They do a really good job of selling people on the idea that they're good neighbors, or they have whatever it is, what's the hands thing they do, But the reality of it is the objective is to beat you down. And most people, sometimes people can handle their own cases, but what most people find out is that the stress of the injury and dealing with that and dealing with an adjuster and all of their uncooperativeness is just too much. So you need a lawyer to handle it. Plus you've also got the issue of liens, because nowadays all the providers want to make a recovery from what you get. So one of the main things we do is negotiate the liens for you, get those reduced, which is difficult to do as well.
All insurance companies are businesses, and so what they're trying to do is maximize the amount of money that they get and minimize the amount of money that they pay. That includes your insurance company as well as their insurance company. And so it's not only a matter of getting the maximum amount of money from the at-fault driver's insurance company. It also requires work to minimize the amount of money that your insurance company is going to seek to get paid back for any of the medical bills, any of the lost wages, any of the other things that they have compensated you for throughout your injury. It's important to talk to a personal injury attorney as immediately after your accident as possible. And one of the things that we will be evaluating in that initial conversation is what type of value we can bring. And what that means is an assessment of whether, after we collect our fee, which oftentimes in a personal injury case is a percentage of the total recovery we're able to get. So the analysis is if after we take our percentage fee, whether we're still able to maximize the value that we can bring to you and achieve results greater than we think you would have been able to achieve on your own.
There's three things that you look at, right? One is, what's the liability? Is the person who hit them really responsible for the accident? What's that look like? The second thing is, how serious are their injuries? And then, is there somebody out there who really is responsible enough to pay for it, like an insurance company? You have people come in with claims that aren't insured, right? How do you figure out what they have? So each one is very similar, but very, very different. Each situation is different. It takes a long time to understand all the dynamics of a personal injury case. It seems like it's pretty straightforward, but it's not, and it's only getting more complicated. You add something in like Medicare, Medicaid, all these providers that are out there, it gets more and more complicated every day. And part of it is simply knowing what to do. And the other thing is, we actually care about the people that come in, and they end up being your friends. They end up being somebody that you're calling and talking to a lot, and a lot of them are really, really good people that, through no fault of their own, got hurt really badly, and you want to do the best you can for them. So I think you can also look at results, the kinds of results that somebody's gotten over the years. That's one way to look at it. Experience, I think it plays a lot of it. But I don't think it's just that. I think it's willingness to go to bat for your clients. How willing are you to go to trial? How willing are you to fight for this? How willing are you to not just take a quick buck and walk away?